Hey guys, welcome to the REcast. In today's episode, I have my great friend Sepper. We talked about parenting, how we were raised, and I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing, right? Just go listen to it. Please like and subscribe if you like what you hear. All right, it would mean a lot, and hopefully, we're gonna have a lot more of this episodes. This is the first episode. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, and that's it for me talking. Let's get to the podcast. Give a little intro about yourself.
All right, I'm Seper Sola here. No one can pronounce my name. That's one of.
Pretty tough name when you try to read it out.
All right, you can. How do you pronounce pepper? That's exactly the same way to pronounce my name. Instead of P, just say S. So I'm Seper.
Pretty strong intro. Um, Here's a great subject. When we were kids,
Okay,
we didn't grow up um, being soft, you know.
right.
Um, didn't have many issues that kids nowadays have, right?
Facts, facts.
Um, let's say you're having a kid. How would you
Right,
how would you raise him? Would you raise him soft, like the generation? Not soft.
right.
Let's say not soft. We'll get attacked in the comments. Sensitive,
Okay,
pure
okay.
soul, butterfly personality,
Right.
beautiful. Would you raise him that way, or would
Nope.
you raise him the way that you was raised?
The way I raise and maybe harsh and a little harsher because I think if you get used to living in a tough situation, you will get stronger and stronger. And when you embrace it when you're little, it's gonna be much easier to get adopted. But when you're like 40 years old and something fucked up happened to your life, it's gonna be much harder to accept it. And it's gonna be harder for you. So that's what I'm saying. When you're tough to them when they're a kid, it's gonna be easier for them when they are grow up and they have their own life. So that's what I'm saying. I would raise my kid tough. Not
Hmm.
like yeah, tough.
So continuing that parenting whole conversation, we come across TikTok. Well, not necessarily TikTok in when we're going to have a kid, but let's
Mhm.
say for now, TikTok
Right.
and TikTokers, you know?
Okay.
Let's say you come home,
Mhm.
you see let's say you have a boy.
Okay.
He just turned 15. You come home after work, you see your boy shirtless, right?
Okay.
Um, a little chain with a lock,
Okay.
and he's weirdly dancing in front of a phone.
Mhm.
Keeps redoing it and then makes these weird faces for you because you don't understand it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Uh, what's your reaction to that?
Okay.
Be as
That's a
open
tough
as
question.
possible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because that's a tough question because as the generation grow, as the generation moves on, everything gonna change. Like imagine our parents, they're not living as same as us. So it's gonna be different and I know that it's gonna be tough to embrace this like a new normal. But the thing that because lots of when I talk to my friends, they ask me, "Yo, have you have you done this shit or the other thing when you're in Canada? Like, have you drink or have you like all this stupid shit, right?" I think the way that the parents grow you, it's gonna like give you a structure that no, that's not my thing. I like when you know your value, you're not gonna do like stupid dumb shit. So it's okay that kids do this stuff because first of all, they don't have any structure. So they need to go find the structure. Okay, when structure is TikTok, okay, let's be like another. Because I don't have my own structure, I need to like embrace the another one. Because no one gave it to me. So, okay, like another one, I have to go like be a visco girl. I have to be a fuckboy. Like, because you don't have anything as yourself. You don't lack of like everything, lack of like lots of things gonna end up with those fucked up shit.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. The way that you like raise your kid, that's gonna like if your kid do that, it's okay. Like you have done something wrong that's result that it's showing like that. Because if you don't agree with that, okay, you wanna like replace habit. Okay, the way that you replace it, the things that you wanna replace it, that's matter. And how you gonna like you have to market that shit. Like you're gonna sell that to your kid. That shit. It's like more interesting than TikTok. It's more valuable for TikTok. So you have to marketing that shit. You have to say it's exactly like business. You have to sell that shit. That your kid's gonna buy it. So I think it's all about parenting. And when you don't care about the way you raise your kid, everything can happen. Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Um, I mean, coming from my way, um, the way I would deal with my kid doing something new that I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I would give him about 9 months, right,
Right.
to figure it out for himself
Mm-hmm.
as a hobby. Let's say he spends 4 hours on gaming each day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell him, if you want to do this, you have to. If you want
Mm-hmm.
to do this for 2 hours, you have to cut 2 hours of your gaming and replace it with this
Mm-hmm.
for 9 months. Correct.
Mm-hmm. Right.
If you figure it out, if you get anything out of it,
Mm-hmm.
then great. This is a way
Mm-hmm.
to live your life as long as you don't do anything to harm yourself, your image,
Right.
and why not? You're making a living off of it, right? I mean, craziest shit that I've seen. Addison Rae bought
Mm-hmm.
a Rolls Royce.
Right.
Beautiful Rolls Royce, right?
That's true, but you have to like think about this because how many people, first of all, are doing TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how many like I don't know, this famous dancer came out, you know, because they're like what it's called. The ratio is not okay. Like we have like maybe 1,000 people, 1,000 famous and popular, and like we have
I'm
like
not even gonna look at it like that because let's say Addison Rae's mom, right? Because she was the most normal girl. I was looking at her first
right,
TikTok, I think like 5 days ago.
right,
The most basic country girl, right?
right,
Like a sweetheart. You look at her, you're like, oh, she can't even kill a butterfly, you know? She can't even kill an ant.
right,
A butterfly
right,
would be a little harsh, you know,
right.
to just kill it,
Mm,
you know? And then, like, let's say Addison Rae's mom was like, you can't do this. No, like, use your fucking brain. There's millions of
mm-hmm,
people on this app, right?
mm-hmm,
Let's say, like, she did that. She would never be able to do this. So, for me, I would never look at it as, like, there's like not enough people in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just not a good way to look at social media, in my opinion, though,
Oh no, that's true. That's true.
right?
I feel that. No, I got you.
And I would just that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't let him do it for like 20 years and then
Mm-hmm.
he comes out and then with nothing extra on the side and nothing
Mm-hmm.
gained. So
Mm-hmm.
I would put a cap on that, like 9 months. If you got it figured out, if you got to a certain point of success,
Correct.
perfect. Do
Mm-hmm.
it, right? If you passed a certain success,
Mm-hmm.
then you can even, um, I don't know, you can like cut out a whole lot of things that I told you to do before you were this
Mm-hmm.
successful, you know?
Correct.
And yeah, that's just my thing. Like I would just like I would be open, you know? I would be more
Right.
open to my kid just exploring other different shit other than just focusing on one thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's like weird to me,
Mm-hmm.
if it makes him happy or if it takes him to a certain place, then that's for him. I can just be there, watch out so he don't crosses a certain line, like a certain amount of lines.
The way that you raise, the way you like behave to your spouse, to your kids, it's gonna like make them who will become in the future. Because if you like, for example, if you drink, I'm not saying drinking is bad or not.
Just a personal
If
personal
yeah, yeah,
reference.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
no. If you drink in front of your kid, you can't accept them. No, you can't drink. Yo, motherfucker, you were just drinking. You're drinking. How the fuck you're asking me to not drink? That shit doesn't make any fucking sense. You
Mhm.
have to like act like if you wanna like raise them the certain way, you have to act the certain way, and also market that shit. As I said, you have to show it is interesting. If you wanna have a like a sporty kid, athlete kid, you have to like you can't force them. You have to be athlete. You have to run 10K every day. That's never gonna happen because they hating it. They have never chosen to do that. You are choosing for them. You're forcing them to do that. They're never gonna be successful.
Mhm.
So, but if you act as an athlete, like okay, we have this lifestyle to eat healthy, to or do workout or whatever, right? They saw you that they're doing that, like they're you are doing that, and it's part of our life. Then that's gonna be their structure. Okay, I have to have a healthy lifestyle. I have to like have a daily routine workout. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then even if you can't do it yourself, even talking to your kid,
Hmm.
that would be a great thing, you know, just like telling him all the benefits of let's just stick to the thing that we were talking about, like working out, being an athlete, you know?
Right, right,
Just all the benefits. Let's say you didn't do it in your childhood,
right,
but just
right.
like by just trying, no one's saying like you have to
Right.
act like I don't know Tom Brady to have an athletic
Mm-hmm.
kid. Even like a
No,
small jog in the morning, you know,
exactly.
a quick sit up, just an image for your
Just
kid.
exactly like nothing. Just you have to just show them. If you just talk about that shit, that's never gonna happen. Because if it's good, well, you don't do it, right? What the fuck? If it's good, what you're fat, like what you're drinking that, or what you're eating like fast food. I'm not saying all this shit is bad, no. But if you want your kid to be athlete, you have to like show him how to live it, like, because first of all, they're gonna like act and behave same as you. if you have a like great and healthy relationship with your spouse, your kids gonna like learn from you to how to like treat their girlfriend or their boyfriend or their spouse in the future. So that's important how you act in front of your kid. When you like shout at your wife, that shit's it's never okay. Because your kid gonna do that because it's okay in my family to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you grew up watching that, so you feel like that's
Exactly,
the correct way of lifestyle. And as
exactly,
your
exactly.
mom and
Which is
dad have the biggest influence on
exactly,
you in your whole life
exactly,
because
exactly,
your
exactly.
character develops around them. No
It's
matter how
facts.
much of a good person you are, you
Right.
will pick up their personalities.
Exactly.
And that's just that's just something to think about, you know, when you
Mhm.
do some stuff in front of your kids.
Mhm.
To know that that's not only affecting you or your relationship with your partner, but it's
Mhm.
affecting how your kid is going to act in the future.
Mhm. Exactly. So it's very important how to you act.
Yeah, for sure. Been a great episode. First episode, great guest. Couldn't have
It was
chose a
fun.
better guy, you know.
I appreciate it.
30 seconds, anything you want to, 30 to a minute, anything you want to say, anything you have, go for it. It's all you.
All right.
Starting now.
Just wear your mask and take care of each other. That's the most important thing. And peace and love, baby.
All right, thank you. Looking forward to seeing you on other episodes.
Yes, sir.
And that's it for us. Guys, once again, thank you for listening to the podcast. Be sure to come back for our next episode. Our next episode is with one of my Twitch streamer friends. We're going to have a look into his career and how he got here, problems that come with getting into streaming, and to get to know him better. Till next time, bye.